for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they... This guy's a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. From the 38. Completed over the middle. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cardinals first down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Caught, nice gain left side. Again, he's got room. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All set up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Ooh, the Cardinals get to him here. He's brought down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll try and throw it here. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Put some heat on it. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Stays in the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. McBride hauls it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, that's when they should have run instead.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this effort's going to give them an even half dozen tonight. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. Well, Brock, their passing game has been the highlight for them offensively so far. 3 touchdowns and a whole lot of good plays beyond that.
And Ken, I think what we've seen is an offense who's reading the same book as the defense. Just a few chapters ahead. Each time the defense tries to make an adjustment, the offense has a counter ready to go. Lesser pass.
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trying to end this before the final quarter. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals continue piling onto this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Bale trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the football playing for their season here. They're trailing. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going play action. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, off play action. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. They're throwing it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pass play now. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They are throwing it again. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, but he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
He sends this one to the end zone. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.